Welcome back, Southside Sippers here. I'm John.
Hi, I'm Kaya.
We are last one for the Battle of the Rise of this section, and then we will move on to the winter section. But this is the last one,
Finally.
and it's gone a long time. I
Yes.
was thinking about it this morning, and I was trying to calculate how many months this has gone on.
Well, you keep buying new bottles.
And how many
It's
videos.
never ending.
I was gonna have this statistic
Yeah.
when we started this, and I didn't do it. I failed. I was gonna how many the Battle of the Rise started with day one, how many bottles,
and then how
and
many
now
we ended up
how
with.
many we ended up with
Mhm.
on the last battle here. And then we will move on to see who's
And we'll move on to round two. We're gonna kind of do a round robin elimination round to get to the top bourbon in our Battle of the Rise.
It's going to be interesting.
I'm excited about this lineup. We've got some heavy hitters.
There's some big boys.
I'm excited about this one. The Globe.
The Globe.
It's finished in a rye.
Proof.
Finished in a rum barrel.
Proof and wood.
It's 99 proof. Just under 100.
Nice.
The bottle is cool. I like the label.
Yeah, it's a neat bottle.
Now, where's this one from?
I forgot I had that, and I stumbled upon it somewhere.
Oh, this is Traverse City, Michigan. What?
There you go.
All right. Cool. And then you've been amping this one up, the Sagamore Spirit. This bottle is so cool.
I've
double
heard
oak.
so many good things about it, and I've been putting it off. And I saw it again the other day, and it just leaped into my hands and said, you must
buy me.
So I ended up I bought it. I couldn't resist. So
this is a double barrel.
Mm-hmm. It's a double oak.
Yeah. So
I've heard good things about the double oak. I wanted to do the barrel strength, but I figured I'd do the double oak. And I think Sagamore is an MGP juice, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, this one's a 96 proof. Where'd you find it?
I think I picked that up when I was in Ohio.
Okay.
I think.
And you put a Basil Hayden in here?
It's everywhere. The Sagamore rye, you can find it pretty much everywhere. We've had this a
long time.
We've had this a very long time, this Basil Hayden, and I was going to go in the finisher series.
Finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was going to be in the finisher series, but I forgot about it.
You had it.
And it was tucked back there.
Okay. I don't know that I've had this finished in a rum.
You have. Yeah, because we had like 4 bottles, and this is our last bottle.
So we must like it.
Well, we did.
We did.
I mean, I think that bottle's like 5 or 6 years old.
I always remember we would put the Basil Haydens in our cocktails.
Yeah.
So this was probably before we were drinking bourbon neat.
Probably.
Oh boy. Well, it'll be interesting to see how it lines up.
We'll see.
And then we were looking up this grain to glass Heaven Hill. Is this hard to find?
Yeah, because it just came out just recently.
This is the rye version of their grain to glass. You've got 3.
The rye. I wasn't gonna pick it up because someone else reviewed it and wasn't so high on it, so I didn't pick it up. And then I walked right back to it, and I was staring at it for a while, and I was like, you know what? We need to form our own opinions.
Yeah.
So
120 proof. Now we were looking up what this meant to be the grain to glass. Just means all locally sourced material. But what's unique about the corn in this is that they use the high starch corn. Generally for the bourbons, they're using the lower starch because it yields more alcohol. So
this is a 63 24 13 63 corn, or 63 rye, 24 corn, 13 malt.
Yeah.
And it's 7 years.
That's the high starch corn though, so kind of cool. I'm excited to try that one.
And then we've talked about this. We've tried some of this on our Michter's
distillery tour.
On our tour with our video. If you haven't caught it, it's right there. Yeah, so it's pretty exciting. I think that's it's 109.
109. Okay, I thought it was just over 100. Okay, cool. Well, I have noticed that in our little glasses here, there's a big variation in color.
Yeah.
With A being the darkest and E following close behind. How would you like to start this round?
You want to
start backwards and work our way up?
I want to give you the reins here.
Choose?
Yes.
Well, you don't like how I choose. I gotta choose random.
That's fine. It's your day.
Okay.
It's your day.
You know what? I think I'm gonna choose by color. Let's start with B.
B we go. She likes to make it difficult on me.
That's nice on the nose. What is that?
It's floral.
Sweet. Yeah. It's almost like a
floral.
rose.
Oh.
I thought maybe this would be a lower proof, but I guessed wrong.
Whoa.
It's pretty grabby right up front.
Whoa, that's got a lot going for it. That's that hit me right in the tongue, and then it hit my throat, and then it's like it went one of those.
Yeah, I mean it's grabbing me everywhere here.
But it's got a really weird flavor.
Yeah, that's all. Second sip, not much better, to be honest.
I didn't say it was bad. It's got
grabbing
a weird
all the way down, and it's got an oaky finish. There is nothing about this I like.
I don't get oak. I get like a sweet
Wait for it.
No, it's almost like a candy, and I cannot put my finger on it. Like
Take a second sip.
I'm trying to think about this.
I don't get any candy on that.
Maybe it's that because I'm staring at the Fireball apple. Maybe it's that. I'm getting like an apple cinnamon almost. That's what it is. I'm getting an apple cinnamon on that.
I'll add that to the list of things, but I think all I get is grab.
Cinnamon apple.
Cinnamon apple. Okay.
It's
Which, if you haven't caught our short on the Fireball apple, you should check that one out because it's pretty good. Dangerously good. Yeah, this is not my jam.
I'm not going to say that's bad.
All right, we're going to skip next door. We're going to try C next.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're going to need a big sip of that before you move on. I don't know. Yeah. It smells pretty light. Almost cottony, like a fresh linen.
You think so?
Yeah. Oh. Okay. It's a lot less grabby. It's pretty light on the tongue.
Ooh.
It's not a super good mouthfeel.
No.
Almost finishes with a licorice. And
a
spice.
That's got a little funk on it too. I'm not
a
dirty sock funk, maybe somewhere.
Maybe not quite as bad as what we barreled, but yeah, this is a little bit different.
There's a funk on that.
Not overall super pleasant.
That's not. Oh boy, this is not boding well here. I was all excited about this lineup.
Well, they're 2 out of the 5. Calm down. We haven't really gotten to it. What did I say? Licorice. Man, what is that spice? Like a cumin, maybe, or turmeric? Maybe not quite. It's turmeric.
Not
like
turmeric. Maybe a cumin.
Cumin and a pepper. I mean, if you like a spicy bourbon like that, I tend to go for sweeter bourbon. So.
That had I honestly, B I thought was better than C.
Okay, I could see that.
Because C had that funk on it. I wasn't a big fan of the funk. Where are we going?
I think we're just going to skip on over to D.
Okay. All right.
I'm not making it too wild for you.
Just go down that line.
You can't handle that.
It's.
You feel it here? Is it grabbing you here?
It's in the throat, and it's not letting go.
Oh, this is nice. Is that grape?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm picking up grape on that. Like a floral grape, though. Yep, grape. Sticking with it. It's got kind of a soapy finish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like bar soap.
Cleaner. Well, and there the grapes on the very, very end.
The very end, I get it now.
It's like a soapy grape. Wow. Yeah, the end is nice, but yeah, right up front.
Get a little hint of smoke in the middle of that too.
In the middle, I get that soap. Ooh, but I like that grape taste.
See, that second sip was a little grabby up at the front. Now, less soap for the second sip, but it's still there.
It's a little there. It's not as bad.
I was hoping that second sip would pull out more of the grape, but I'm not really getting that.
I get the grape on the tail end. It's way back there. I like that part. I just don't like the front of it.
It's a little bit more tamed down. I'm going to add a little dash of water because I really want to like this, but I'm not a huge fan of that soap. Let's see if a little bit of water will help. You want some?
No, you're supposed to do that later.
Why later? Why can't I do it now?
I don't know what I'm
You know what? It's opened up the nose on that. And that tamed the soap down a bit. That's not bad. Oh, man, you have to try it with water. Try it with water.
I will.
You know what? Just try mine. So I don't contaminate yours.
I just cleaned my palate.
Well, try it again because it's very heavy on the grape now. It really pulls that out. And to me, it tames some of the soap down. Everyone's tastes are a little bit different, but I do like that one better with water.
I'm still, my
still grabbing?
Oh man.
Yeah, something is sitting heavy like right here. Get way more grape on that now.
Interesting.
Are we expecting grape out of any of these?
No.
Not really? Okay.
No, I'm waiting for the rum. And I mean, a double oaked.
I haven't picked up any rum out of these now.
And a double oaked, I would expect some kind of. I mean, we've got 2 rum finishes and a double oaked, and
I don't know. I'm not picking up any of that. Let's move on to E, and then we'll skip back up to A. The colors for these were very, very similar.
That's a little
quite
scary.
A bit darker.
I'm guessing one of these is.
This is going to be my jam because that's butterscotch on the nose.
Yeah.
If I pick up butterscotch out of that, this is going to end up being my top pick. I can already tell.
This has got to be I bet this is the basil. Just going on the smell.
It's the first thing that hits you. And then there's a little something, and then it grabs you again. And it's got a I feel like I just plopped a Werther's Original in my glass.
It's got a
kind of a peppery finish though, right after.
It's got a beam taste to it. That's got to be Basil Hayden.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah. What do you guys think of Basil Hayden? Do you guys like it? No, not really. I mean, we did some of these Caribbean rum ones, and honestly, if you've seen them again, let us know. I've not seen them since.
Oh, really? You can't find it?
No, I haven't seen it for probably 5 years.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
And then I've done the dark rye. It comes in like a dark red label. I used to do that for some old fashions, and I've kind of just gone away from the Basil Hayden period. Let me know what you guys think. I'm curious what your thoughts are on Basil Hayden.
You know what? Whatever this ends up being, this butterscotch, I want to pair this up against that Pursuit rye that had the heavy butterscotch.
Pursuit, hands down.
Well, I know, but I think it would be fun to try them. I'm going to blind you and see. We're going to put you to the test. This has got a little bit of a different, it's not quite as smooth as I remember the Pursuit being, and that was in our second to last lineup.
I didn't get butterscotch on that.
Really? Oh man, I get all that's. I feel like I've just had
on this. I do, but
candy.
Not on the Pursuit.
Really? Oh my.
On the Pursuit double oak, yes, but not the rye.
Heavy on the double oak, but I picked it up out of the rye too. That's the only reason it beat my Angel's Envy rye, which I thought would never happen. I really thought that was going to win the battle.
You didn't watch that. Check it out.
Totally rocked my world.
This guy.
You picked it. I don't know. Yeah, you'll have to just watch the video.
I'm awesome.
I'm not sad that Pursuit won over the Angels.
I'm not either. Pursuit. I'm curious how that's going to fare. You know, when we put it in a 4.
So I was cheating before you got done here. I was going ahead and taking a little gander a day. I'm excited for this one the most. Color was the darkest.
You caught it on camera. Cheater.
I haven't sipped it yet.
She cheated. She looked at the paper.
Oh, probably. I most certainly did not. I take all the fun out of it. Now, when I smell this one this time, there's a little
dark.
There's kind of a clean floral scent to
Oh.
this one too.
It does smell like cleaner. Oh boy. I can't do more cleaner.
Now this one's got a better mouthfeel.
Does it now?
Oak pepper. And it's got some caramel and some sugared caramel. I'm not picking up any fruit. You know what? I bet something in here. I wonder if this is one of the rum finished ones. How it finishes.
I'm going Sagamore.
You think so?
I'm going Sagamore. This
is really good.
That's tasty. That's tasty. I'm sorry, I can't explain it.
It's buttery on the tongue.
All I can explain is it's tasty.
It's butter on the tongue.
That's an easy drink. It's got a lot going on for it. It's another. It's not as much up and down as B was, where it's like it grabs you, it doesn't. It grabs you, it doesn't. And then it sticks into your guts. It wasn't like B, even though B wasn't terrible. This has just got a lot going on. There's a lot going for it.
This is fun. I think that you could take sip after sip and pull out different tasting notes out of this. This would be fun to sit with like a group of people and be like, tell me what you taste.
But see, now
everybody is so different.
On the second sip, I get a little funk on it. Right up front, I got some funk.
I think it's pulling a little pepper out.
I get the pepper on the end.
I do not get your level of funk, though, is very different than mine. I'm not getting any cleaner or dirty sock.
Maybe I'm funky.
Look at your shirt. We know you're a little wild. I don't know about funky.
Can you believe this? Can you believe this?
Yeah. I like it. This one's probably I want to go back to E, but this I'm really liking this. I don't get any funk.
I like the different flavors with it.
Is it less funk on the third taste?
It's not as much funk on the third, no. I like the flavors with that. Yes, I enjoy that. I would say right now, out of the five,
man, I really want to like this.
A and E are there.
See, it's almost too simple. It's almost too simple. I do like this.
So
I like the butterscotch, but I like A and all of the different.
I wonder if it would
tastes that are going on in this.
If it would be better if it was more than 80 proof.
This is only the Basil Hayden's only 80 proof. Really? None of these.
I'm calling it. I'm calling it, and watch, I'm going to be wrong. But Basil's 80. Now, I'd be curious if Basil could go higher.
Oh yeah. So like they give you some tasty notes, which I think is fun. I think you maybe hit this one on the head. This is molasses. I could very easily see butterscotch from molasses. Okay. And it's very just simple.
You know how I know molasses? Making that marinade. I just made kebab marinade and I poured the molasses in. And so I can definitely smell the molasses.
Brown spices and molasses. Yep. I think you're probably right. All right. So you're guessing that E is the Basil Hayden. We're gonna put you to the test.
I'm saying E is Basil.
Okay.
A is Sagamore.
I think A is Sagamore. Okay.
I don't know what the globe is, proof and wood, because I don't taste any.
Did we try this when we were in?
We've never tried. No, we've not been.
How did we come up? Did we buy this in Michigan?
No.
How did we even have this bottle?
I don't know, but no, I didn't buy it in Michigan.
Man, I don't know.
I did not taste any other rum finishes except for that one.
I don't know. I'm thinking. I thought maybe I was picking up some rum on A. We'll see.
All right. I guess I need to go back. I'm gonna say E is gonna be my pick, or not? Sorry.
Oh,
my apologies. A is my pick. E would be a close second. I'm gonna go back through. Someone asked if we could start judging like first, second, third, fourth, fifth.
Oh, okay. Now this wait, this one is interesting. So this does have tasting notes on it. Do you want to read them?
She's
I know I like this. Caramel, toffee, hazelnut, and toasted coconut. Now, just reading the tasting notes on this.
Maybe the coconut is that funk I'm getting.
Maybe because you're not. I like the coconut, but you're not a huge fan. Okay. All right. Well, I could definitely do 1 through 5. And I would agree with your assessment, sir. I would start with A and then B would be, or E would be my second choice, and
Man,
then out of the three in the middle,
B. Oh, holy cow, B is
should go
still
back to B. Still super grabby.
right. I mean, it hit my tongue, and it's like it just
fizzle, like a pop
like
rock.
pop rocks. Yeah. Holy mother, that just
see.
it grabs you. Oh my gosh.
Did you pick up any rum out of that?
Did I grab who?
Start grabbing people, we're gonna have a problem. Did you pick up any rum out of that? Because somewhere in here, there's got to be a rum tasting note or something. Okay, going back to B. After having C and D, I would probably put that in third, followed closely by these two. I just do not like. I don't like the finish on that.
C hit me hard. Oh.
All right, let's do this. Let's.
You know what? I am so mad because I don't know what this is, and I really wanted to like this because I wanted to like both of these because, well, I mean, I love Heaven Hill.
No, wait, I've gone back to C.
C just hit me. I choked on it a little bit, so I don't know.
I don't know. I'm really liking that second time around.
Hold on.
I mean, I'm thinking I like that better than E. I don't get any funk on it this time around.
See?
Mm-mm.
Which one did you put water in?
That was the grape one. That was D. I put a little water in D. Yeah, still get linen and a little floral on the nose. I still get a tiny bit of licorice, but it's not quite as bad. A little tiny something there at the end, but then it's got a nice finish.
I'm gonna say, all right, hold on a sec.
I'm gonna take your own notes.
Sag. B is I'm gonna say globe.
There's the grape. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'd probably put C over D. For me first.
All right. Hey, can you try to name these?
No. And I already know what you're naming them, so I'm not gonna even try.
Well, look at my list.
Huh? You've already told me. I've got my own notes. You said A was Sagamore, E was the basil. Having never tried these before and not knowing what to expect and not having tasting notes, I don't know how I could even begin to guess. I'm excited to see what these are. Are you ready?
You've had this.
I don't remember having that. And I don't remember particularly liking that one, to be honest. So.
I'm going to tell you.
Yeah. 80 proof.
Blindly, I feel like, and I'm going to name names, and I'm sorry if I'm naming names, but Bruzel, I think you've done me wrong here.
Uh-oh.
Because he said this was so good. I mean, it's good. I'm going to say
everybody's taste is so different, though.
It is. It is. So I don't fault you for it. I just, whatever.
I don't know. I was picking up a little rum, I think, out of A, but to tell you between...
What are you picking?
I mean, this is probably, I would agree with you, this has got to be E just because it tastes
light.
So light. Yeah. But to know any of the other two, I wonder if this Heaven Hill is B. That would probably be my guess there, where it's kind of a little bit grabby with the starchy corn. But
so Kaya thinks. Hold on, I'm making notes real quick because I'm curious. Kaya thinks Heaven Hill is B.
Yep.
What do you think?
Wonder if C. I'm thinking C is maybe the Sagamore for me, and then the A is the Globe, because I really do think I'm picking up a little bit of rum out of that.
And then what do you think D and E?
Well, I think E is the Basil Hayden, so what does that leave?
So
the
D,
Michter's is D. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's quiz ourselves.
Okay.
Now, if you get more right than me, that does not mean you get bragging rights. No. Turn it over. Come on.
This is the old. Okay. A is Sagamore.
You were right. That was
B is
painful.
Heaven Hill. What? You got it right.
I did.
C is Michter's. Oh my
okay.
god.
Wow, I was
Oh
way
my
off.
gosh.
Okay. Huh. Okay. I liked C a little bit better the second time around. I had C as my second choice.
What are we missing? Because D he didn't write down.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's got to be Basil.
Mm-hmm. No, Basil's E. You wrote Basil down.
Oh, Basil's E.
You're missing the globe. The globe is D.
Globe is D. Oh my gosh.
Wow. That's so the grapey finishes the globe. Interesting.
Wait a second.
And E, did he have E as Basil? So we both got E right.
E is Basil.
Okay.
D is the globe.
Okay.
C is Michter's.
Okay.
B is Heaven Hill.
And A is Sagamore.
A is Sagamore.
So we both got E right. I got B right. You got A right. So it's tied. And we both liked Sagamore as our #1 pick. So Sagamore Spirit, if you can find it, worth the buy. Double oaked, which does not surprise me.
It's not
96 proof. You know what? That's a pretty low proof for us to choose. But it doesn't taste like a low proof. There's a lot going on in here. This is a really fun bourbon. Wow. Highly recommend. Where did you find this again? I know I asked you, forgot.
It's a lot of places. You can find it. It's not hard to find.
Okay. Cool bottle.
It's a really cool bottle. They have a lot of expressions.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Sagamore Double Oak. Okay. Sagamore Rye Double Oak.
What was your second choice?
It would have been B. Or not B, sorry, E.
It was a bit. Your second choice was Basil's. My second choice was Michter's.
Really?
Yep.
You didn't say that.
Yeah, I went back through and changed my mind.
We gotta rewind.
I got my order.
We gotta rewind.
And then I had my third choice as Basil's. So.
Which one was Michter's?
Michter's was C. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Well, a little bit disappointed in the Heaven Hill, to be honest.
All right. Well, from what other people said.
But you started to really like that one, and then you talked yourself out of it.
What?
The Heaven Hill. You were the one. That's the one we started with, and I was like, "This is too grabby. I don't like it."
It's really grabby. It's a roller coaster. Hey, I'm gonna backpedal.
Yeah. I'm
gonna backpedal. I love that. I love Heaven Hill. I'm sorry. It's a roller coaster ride. Okay.
What about Heaven Hill do you like?
I don't know. I love it.
You just love the company or all of their bourbon?
So, you got to think Heaven Hill's Larceny, Angel's Envy. No, sorry.
Oh boy. Sorry,
I've had a lot
Angel's
to drink.
Envy.
I'm sorry. Elijah Craig, Larceny. Okay. William Heaven Hill, Old Fitzgerald.
Okay.
We've been there. It's a neat place.
Cool place.
It's a really neat place.
But
I don't know why. I like that place.
Okay. Hey, everyone to each their own. I think that I would maybe try that one with a little dash of water to try to tame some of that grab down. I haven't yet, but I think I will. I think this tape's getting a little long. You ready to let our viewers go?
Let me get some water real quick.
Okay. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, make comments. What would you like to see us try next? So we're going to hopefully be finishing up this rye challenge sometime.
Pretty soon.
And we've got some things in the mix. We're going to try some maybe top-end bourbon with some regular off-the-shelf bourbon, kind of do it blind, see what we pick. But we'd be very interested in knowing what you guys want to try. So feel free to leave us a comment. We've got someone commented on the Corazon tequila lineup, so we definitely have that in the mix because I'm 100% behind that.
We're working on that.
So yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for watching.
Sip responsible, guys. Till next time.
Bye-bye. Is it better with water?